The dangerous game, Jewel Hunt. The sun had just set behind the mountains, casting a red glow across the sky. Lucas had been hiking all day and was starting to feel the exhaustion in his legs. He knew he needed to find a place to rest for the night before continuing his journey. As he was walking, he spotted an old cabin in the distance. It was dilapidated and looked like it hadn't been inhabited for years, but Lucas figured it would be better than sleeping out in the open. As he approached the cabin, he noticed a note on the door that read, "Welcome to the dangerous game. Enter at your own risk." Lucas was intrigued. He had never heard of a game like this before, but he was always up for a challenge. He entered the cabin cautiously and was surprised to find a group of people already inside, waiting for him. "Welcome, Lucas," said a man in a black suit. "I'm glad you could join us. You are about to play the most dangerous game of your life." Lucas was hesitant, but the man assured him that the game was safe and that the players always had a way out if things got too intense. The goal of the game was to collect a set of rare jewels that had been hidden throughout the wilderness. The first player to collect all the jewels would win a large sum of money. Lucas agreed to play and was given a map to the location of the first jewel. He set off into the forest, determined to win the game. As he was hiking, he noticed that someone was following him. He tried to lose the person, but they were always one step behind. Eventually, Lucas stumbled upon the location of the first jewel. He was relieved to have found it, but as he was leaving, he was attacked by the person who had been following him. The attacker was one of the other players in the game, and they were willing to do whatever it took to win. From that moment on, Lucas was constantly on guard, always looking over his shoulder and trying to outsmart his opponents. He encountered dangerous wildlife, treacherous terrain, and unexpected challenges, but he was determined to win the game. The game lasted for weeks, and Lucas had to rely on his survival skills and quick thinking to stay alive. In the end, he emerged victorious, having collected all the jewels and outsmarted his opponents. As he left the dangerous game, Lucas couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. He had faced his fears, taken risks, and come out on top. He knew that he would never forget the experience, and that he would always be up for the next challenge that came his way.